Hi everyone, I'm a Ben from Love and Life. A friend in my city gave me this cordless drill, saying the battery has issues. Looking at the batteries, one is from 2021 and the other is from 2017, which is 4 years old. Let's test the batteries. The drill works fine with the new battery, but the old one doesn't respond at all. Let's try charging it. The new battery is working well. The old battery's light shows it's charging. However, my friend said the old battery doesn't hold a charge. Opening this kind of battery is easy. There are 3 clips on the bottom. Using a flat screwdriver, loosen the clips, and the bottom part comes off easily. Usually, these 12-volt lithium batteries fail to charge for 2 reasons. First, the circuit board inside might be broken. A common issue is that the battery went into a low-voltage safety mode. Usually, if a battery hasn't been used or charged for a long time after the last use, it is very likely that the battery has entered this low-voltage protection state. The other scenario is if the battery is damaged while being charged, which could mean the battery's protection circuit has failed. According to the owner's description, he hasn't used it for a long time, which is why it cannot be charged. It is very likely that the battery has entered the protection state. Next, let's use a multimeter to measure the positive and negative terminals of this 12-volt battery to check whether the voltage is normal. If it is normal, it should be around 12 volts. It's best to measure at the positive and negative terminals of these 3 series-connected batteries to avoid the protection board. Let's check the voltage. The voltage is around 7.4 volts. It is clear that it is now below 12 volts. This may indicate that one of the batteries cannot charge and has no voltage, while the other 2 batteries have reduced voltage due to a long period without charging, which is why the current voltage is around 7.4 volts. Actually, determining which battery is under voltage is quite simple. You just need to measure the positive and negative terminals of each battery individually to make a judgment. However, since this battery has been used for a long time, the owner wants to replace all 3 batteries with new ones for longer use. So, I am preparing to disassemble the circuit board to measure the batteries individually for a clearer view. Next, let's see how to disassemble this type of battery. You can see that there are 2 wires, one red and one blue. Those 2 are the balance lines. There are 3 solder points on top, positive and negative. These 2 positive and negative are connected by a solder point that connects the batteries in series to the power board. Once the power board is disassembled, there are also 2 balanced charging power lines to be opened, the red one and the black one next to it. At this point, the power protection board can be opened. After opening it, if you are a beginner, please take a photo of the connection method with a camera for future use when changing the battery. In EXT, we will specifically measure which battery has entered the protection state. This battery's voltage is 3.4, which is low. This one is 0.32, indicating that this one is in protection state. This battery is 4.0, which is basically normal. I just measured the 3.2 and 4.0 volt batteries. The low voltage is due to a long time without charging. Normally, the voltage should be around 4.2 volts, but the voltage of 0.3 volts is because of a built-in pressure protection that prevents charging. The way to detach this solder point is to violently tear it apart with our pliers. Since these 3 batteries have been used for 4 years, their capacity has significantly decreased, resulting in a very short usage time. Therefore, the owner requested to replace all of them. Since I don't have new batteries on hand, after purchasing the new batteries, I will shoot a video on how to replace and solder these batteries. That's it for this episode. If you have any comments or ideas, please feel free to follow and leave a message. Goodbye.